Hello, boys and girls. This is Miss Seay, Director of Student Services for the schools. I'll be reading chapters 76 through 79 of Dogtown. I hope you enjoy. Chapter 76, The Trunk. We waited and waited until we were sure she was not coming back. Then Mouse popped the trunk again, crawled out the window, hopped onto the door handle, and slid the rest of the way down. I jumped up, resting my one front paw on the bumper, and peered inside. The trunk was a tornado of tents, tarps, tennis rackets, and teddy bears. And there in the middle of the mess was a box marked donation with Metalhead's hind end sticking out. Mouse scrambled up my leg to my back, then up my neck to my head. From there, he leapt into the trunk and dug around until he found Metalhead's switch. He flipped it on, and Metalhead's lights flashed, blue, then yellow. "Metalhead," I barked. He didn't answer, didn't move, didn't say a word. Had he been damaged by the toss into the donation box? "Hey, Metalhead, hello," I said. Still nothing except his lights flickering blue and yellow. Chapter 77, E-Waste. I doubted I could jump into the trunk. Don't get me wrong. If I was in a three-legged race, I'd win paws down. My back legs are strong, and that's what propels a leap like that. But there wasn't room in the garage for me to get a running start. I would have to pull myself up by one leg. I squirmed up, then slid back down. Then I tried again, pushing off with my back legs, twisting myself forward. It wasn't pretty, but I somehow managed to wiggle into the trunk. I was panting hard as I crawled through the trunk, jumped to Metalhead. Mouse was there already. He was waving his arms all around, trying to get Metalhead's attention. "Hey, buddy." I looked Metalhead in the eye. Mouse tapped him on the ear. "You don't want to be donated," I said. "They'll put you in e-waste." He didn't answer, but his eyelids flickered. Robot dogs are afraid of e-waste. Nobody wants to be recycled. And then suddenly I understood what was going on. Metalhead had a heart, and it was broken. Chapter 78, The Boohoo Speech. At least I knew what to do about a dog with a broken heart. I launched into my boohoo speech, which I had pretty much perfected after nearly a year in Dogtown. "Just because a human doesn't want you doesn't mean you aren't lovable," I said. "Save your breath," he whispered. So he couldn't talk. That was good. "You have to get out of here, Metalhead." Mouse nodded vigorously. He pointed to the garage door. "Just turn me off," Metalhead said. "You'll get over this. I had my heart broken and I survived. You will too. Jimmy and I did everything together." His voice broke. "Yeah, but Jimmy's growing up." "Why would you upgrade when the kid model is flawless?" Metalhead asked. "I don't know," I said, thinking how perfect my Jessie was. "It hurts." He tapped his chest right here. "That's your heart," I said. "What is the point of having one?" "It's an inferior design," Metalhead said. "Love is complicated," I explained. "Your boy loves you, but right now he's trying so hard to grow up, he has to pretend he doesn't." Metalhead nodded miserably. I embarrassed him. He called me a toy. "I'm sorry. You're always telling dogs to get over their boo-hoos. You have no real understanding of what it feels like." I swallowed past the knot in my throat. "That's not true," I said. I didn't want to tell him my story, especially with Mouse jabbing my sides with his tiny finger. Mouse wanted us out of there. Any second, Jimmy's mom could come out and drive us away. I saw his point, but what could I do? Metalhead wasn't going to budge until I made him understand that he would have a life after Jimmy. So I took a deep breath and began. Chapter 79, Back When I Had 4 Legs. My life was wonderful back when I had 4 legs and I lived with Jessie and Professor Besser. I didn't know there were dogs in the world who weren't loved like I was. I never even heard of a dog shelter. A bad day back then was no dogs at the dog park. I went right from the tender paws of my mama to the Besser's home on Sycamore Avenue. Jessie was 6 then and had wanted a dog her whole life. She was overjoyed from the first moment she saw me. She dressed me in dolly outfits, she shared her snacks with me, and she let me hide my bones under her pillow. When Jessie went to school, I'd wait by the door until she came home. I'd get so excited when I heard the squeak of the bus brakes, the slap of the bus door, and Jessie's feet skipping down the steps. Jessie threw the ball for me. We played milk bone hide and seek and watched our favorite TV programs cuddled together on the couch. We never grew tired of playing with each other. Jessie smelled of pencils and baby powder and blueberry pancakes, which is the best smell in the entire world. Hope you enjoyed.